Got a few props with me from home today, so let's talk about best sleeping position. Let's even zoom out from that to begin with. Let's talk about sleep. Sleep is important. You need to get into a deep night's rest so that your brain can secrete certain chemicals in order to restore your tissues. It's not just a matter of sleeping, it's a matter of getting a good delta wave, deep nights, REM, and I don't mean the band, sleep for at least 4 hours of good hard snoozing. And for most of us, we need about 7 hours of sleep. So you spend about a third of your life sleeping or trying to sleep, so you gotta have a good mattress. If you don't have a good mattress, you gotta save up for a good mattress because this is so important. This has everything to do with your spine. Imagine we walk around relative to gravity and sitting at a desk all day long or rush hour traffic, and we need to rest and get basically horizontal just to decompress from the effects of gravity. I don't know if you should have a more firm mattress or a softer mattress. Most of you should probably be sleeping on a mattress firmer than you are right now. But truthfully, the best mattress is the one with a good return policy because you really don't know until you've slept on the thing for at least a couple of weeks. It's not like a pair of shoes or a baseball hat where you can put it on and, oh, I think this is going to work, and you can get it. You know, you have to be able to fully relax in order to tell if this is a good mattress for you. So that's where you want to start, is a good mattress. The next thing is, people ask me about pillow. Do you prefer the contoured pillow, the chiropractic pillow, the orthopedic pillow? And I really don't, and here's why. I use a couple of different head pieces here when I adjust a person. Most of the time I'm using this one. This is nice flat support, and it's kind of firm, and the ear just goes in here, and now the head is kept neutral during the adjustment. This one I will use on occasion. It has a round tip right here. It's very firm. This middle part here, this is like nothing. It's just fabric going across. And then this here is kind of square shaped. And it has a corner here and a corner here. And I mention that because when I position a person with this, it's very specific and it has an intention. So now if you take an orthopedic or a chiropractic type pillow that has a contour to it, and if you fall asleep and you wake up in the exact same position that you did when you fell asleep, fine. But if you shift around a lot, now this little bump on the edge of the pillow can now be like a fulcrum, and it can be causing your head to go in different positions that you don't want it to. That's a bit of an extreme example to do all the way like that, but obviously it's contoured for a certain reason, and if your head shifts on the contour and now you're right here, you could be creating some harm. And that is why, since high school, this is probably my 8th Sobakawa pillow now. This is the only one that I really recommend. It's got buckwheat hulls in it, and it's very kind of firm, and it takes some getting used to be honest. I don't like the microfiber man-made synthetic thing that you find at CVS. It's a cloud pillow. It's a Sobakawa cloud pillow, because those fibers, I think, are too soft and they just disperse, and then your head just ends up like that. But this is really firm buckwheat, and it expands, it contracts. It's a natural fiber, and because some people sweat a little bit, they kind of perspire at night, this expands and contracts, so you really don't sweat into the pillow because it adjusts to your body's temperature in some strange way. These were sold on these infomercials back in the 90s. I think the only way you can get them now is on Amazon, AsSeenOnTV.com, Amazon, one of these places. But I love it. I get this thing in there and I park it up like this, and usually I actually wake up in the same position that I was in when I went to sleep, which is good. The other thing is, this is just kind of me. And these pillows here, I usually have a bunch of them on hand, so if you want one, just let me know. They're complimentary. It's a gift to you. I love these. These are called a neck bone pillow. And what I will do many times is I'll lay flat on my back like this. I'll take it, I'll roll it up like that, and my head just parks in there. I don't just go like that, because then you're kind of in no man's land. So you get it, you roll it up, your skin comes to a end point, I guess, and the pillow comes to its end point, and then it's nice firm little support for your neck. And I'll have my arms out like this, laying flat on my back. I'll get really sleepy, and then I'm ready to roll over onto my side, which is usually my right side. never on my stomach. And by the way, if you have a problem with sleeping on your stomach, here's what you're going to do. You're going to find a Titleist or a Top Flight. I think the Top Flights are a little bit better. I'm just kidding. You can have a rock, anything. I'm not kidding about this part though. You want to find a shirt with a breast pocket. Put that golf ball, put that rock, put that hard object in this pocket right here. You roll over onto your belly, you're going to wake up right away. So you don't want to sleep on your stomach because this causes a lot of torque in the neck. So what I will do after I'm done laying on my back and I'm really sleepy, I'll get this, I'll park that up there. I will take this pillow, I will put it right here under my arm like that, and then I will take another pillow, this one's kind of heavy, and I will actually stick this between my legs, between my knees, and it helps to keep my spine in alignment, my lower back. So here it is. If you imagine, you got these curves in your spine, you're on your side, and if you don't have support for your lower back tends to droop like that. So if you keep that pillow between your legs, that takes the pressure off the pelvis and makes your lower spine much happier. Have a good pillow for your head and neck, make your neck happy, and this is just my kind of invention, I guess. It's just what has worked for me. A lot of people use the full body pillow, I guess, for the same reason. Is I like to have this right here. I don't like the feeling of my arm collapsing like this and now I'm just kind of squashed in like that. Sometimes I'll wake up in that position, that's fine. But at least falling asleep, I want to get my spine into a neutral kind of a position. So there you have it. Any questions, you let me know. Sleep, it's very important. Sleep and exercise are kind of polar opposites. If you're not sleeping very well, you're probably not going to have enough energy to exercise during the day. And if you don't get enough exercise during the day, you're probably going to toss and turn at night because your body is sort of instinctively trying to get its exercise that you didn't get during the day. So beware of that as well. There's all sorts of different things. Remember our 7 steps to wellness, also known as the 7 steps to resilience, 7 keys to health. Whatever I've titled it recently, there's a lot of tips on sleep and exercise in that little pamphlet. So let us know if you need that. Let us know if you want one of these pillows. Also, you can stick this between your legs, between your knees. The wedge shape makes you less likely to kick it out at night, so that's an added bonus.